And I had both of the rotor blades laying next to each other, so that with each pass of the spray paint, you know, you want to make sure you, as much as possible, trying to put the exact same amount of spray paint on each rotor blade, because the blades have to be balanced. So after you do that, you want to, you know, weigh each blade to make sure that, you know, they're basically the same, they weigh the same amount. I went with this color. I got it at Home Depot. I really like Rust-Oleum. It's a great spray paint. It sprays on evenly, turns out really well. This one's paint and primer, so you don't have to put down a primer before that. This color is called Golden Sunset. I like this color because it's more in the amber range, whereas, you know, a lot of them are more like a lemony yellow, kind of like a whitish hue to it a little bit. You know, it's more of a bright yellow. My preference is for more of the amber yellow, kind of like you see on the road with the double yellow lines. But that's it, guys. Just make sure that you're flying with the right size blades on your helicopter. And to check that, like I said, you can you know, put your tail rotor horizontal, put a string out over the, you know, pull it straight down vertically at a 90-degree angle, and that string should not be overlapping your tail rotor. And if it is, you could potentially have a problem, because if you're flying aggressive, you could lose your tail rotor if your main rotor blades hit your tail rotor. You know, it's possible it could, you know, booger up the front of your blade, damage your blade. And with rotor blades, you had to be careful, because these things are bonded together. If there's a crack or a nick in there, these blades can be spun up at about 1450 RPMs. These are bigger blades. I don't know. These here, I might need to keep the RPMs on this helicopter down to like 1350, because these are pretty wide chord rotor blades. They're just a little bit shorter, as you can see. So a little bit shorter, but they are definitely a little bit more wide. So despite the fact that you're losing a little bit of length on these blades, I'm more than making up for it, because, you know, the chord is so much wider than the original 830 millimeter blades. But this is just something a lot of people probably do not really think about. And the other thing is, these are nice heavy blades, so they should auto rotate really well, have a lot of inertia in them. So if you have any questions, just, you know, grab a string or some dental floss and do the string check to see if your main rotor tip of your main rotor blades are overlapping your tail rotor. It's worth it, because it could save your helicopter, and it could save you from crashing your helicopter, because we all put a lot of hard work into building and maintaining our helicopters, and we want to take it out flight after flight and have a safe flight. So I hope this helps, and have a great day.